Howdy folks, TJ here. Or should I say, oh, it's spooky Halloween and freaking the prices that we used to pay for stuff. Actually, some of the prices that I'm about to show you would be wonderful today because the prices today are crazy. But specifically the hard drives. The hard drives in here are spooky, crazy, high prices. And I thought I would just show you a little ad. The only reason I found it is because I said, hey, maybe I'll make a video that I'll go back in time. This issue of Antic, the Atari resource, is dated December 1987. And I wanted to look at it and do a kind of a video of me looking through a magazine of old. 87 was a pretty hot year back then for STs. And looking at the Ataris and see what a Christmas issue would be like. But then I started thumbing through it and I saw a whole ad for stuff that you could buy. And the prices scared the bejesus out of me. Again, some of them actually good. Some of them not so good. But so this is an Antic magazine. If you're not familiar with Antic, it was one of the very popular Atari, whether it's 8-bit or 16-bit, back in the day, a magazine. So let me open up this issue to where I want to show you some things. And by the way, do you guys all remember Genie? I loved Genie. Genie was an awesome... Look at that. It's even got Frankenstein. Perfect timing. So this is a December issue. My guess is December issue probably came out, I'm guessing October, November timeframe. Everything needed to be earlier made so people could then buy stuff and enjoy it for the holidays, right? But it's kind of funny. Frankly, online computing costs were real ugly, it says. That's funny. Anyway, perfect for Halloween because today is Halloween. So here is the, let me get to, where the heck's the damn ad? Hold your horses. This is a video. It's going to take a little time. Okay, so this is a huge, this is just the first page. I'll show it in a couple different angles. So it says, when you want to talk Atari, you want to talk to us. Computer mail order, and there's a big 800 number. I should dial the number just to see what the hell happens. Who has it now? Probably some enema place. Because we got reamed. We got reamed back in the day because although Atari's still technically around compared to Amiga and Commodore, which is the messiest platform you've ever seen on who owns what. At least Atari, even though a lot of people probably don't like the current Atari, I've got to say, the current Atari, as of today, have been buying all these IPs and making shit that's actually shipping. That's more than some other people can say. Anyway, let me go. So this computer mail order. Here is the first page I want to, So I just want to show this. I don't know if this will come up too clearly in the picture. Oh, the phone's ringing. Son of a bees weasels. Hold on. I have to get this and I'll come back on and show you this ad. It was a bees weasel. Can you hear me okay, they said. That was a crank-ass call, you bastards. I'm in a mood today. So let me go back to the Supra hard drives. If you've watched my channel, you know I have a 20, a 40, and a 60. There's not even a 60 listed here. But the Supra hard drive, 20 megabyte, $549. And then what's next to it? The 30 megabyte, you get 10 more for $769. What's my 40 and what's my 60? Was there 40? I think I've got one over there that says 40. I forget. I'd have to go look. But I know I've got one that says 60, and it's a Super drive, and it's one herkin of a box. I mean, if King Kong grabbed it and chucked it at Godzilla would hurt for a little while. So, Super drives. And then it even has an Atari hard drive, SDH204. I actually have one of those too, but there's no drive in it. It's just the case. So one day maybe I can get that fixed up. Although I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of other cool things in here. But then look at the Ataris. So the Atari 1040 monochrome system, $679. Really, that's not that bad. Right now, the price of retro or vintage computers is through the roof. Now, you could probably get a 1040 ST for less than $679, but not a Falcon. It's not even going to have a Falcon in here because Falcon wasn't out in 87. But the 520 ST $509. STFM, $659. The monitors are really not too bad. $159 and $289 on those. So it just jumped out at me. I go, holy crap. But let's go. I think there's some Atari 8-bit in here too. Let's see. Yeah, look. A 65XE for $99.99. And at 130XE for $139. You know, that's cheaper than probably what you can buy one for today. I'm guessing most people are selling a boxed 130XE for $2 something. That's my guess. And one outside of a box maybe you can get for this price range. But yeah, $669 for a super 20 meg hard drive. There's some things in here, though, I wish I would have kept. So, Indus GT. I had an Indus GT floppy drive for my 8-bit. I so wish I would have kept that. It came in a hard plastic case, came with its own Indus software. Yeah, I got rid of all that stuff so long ago. I'm stupid. Like probably 99% of you probably did the same thing as me. You found a girl or boy, whatever which it is, and you then got rid of stuff. Some of you may have sold. I just got rid of my Atari 8-bit. I think I took it to Goodwill. My Mega 2 ST, I think I Goodwilled it. I don't remember. But yeah, I gave away a lot of stuff. Then there's a whole, look at all these printers. A gargantuan whole 2-page spread on all these printers. I actually got a couple of Atari printers, but is it the 820? I forget. I don't even know if they even work. And then there's tons of software. Wouldn't it be so cool if today you could go to a store and actually see this all live again, where you could just go out and buy it? I'm just thumbing through this just to, taking you with me on a little trip here, to see what the prices used to be like. And, you know, some of them are very good, but the hard drives were always an expensive part of the equation. Hard drives cost a lot. I try to remember, was the first hard drive I remember even seeing pictured was a 5 megabyte, and then 10 became standard, and then before you know it, 20, and then 30. I'm pretty sure I've got a 40, but then a 60, and then things really started enveloping, and you had, of course, the SideQuest drives and all these other technologies, but I love old magazines. I just wanted to share with you these spooky hard drive prices. Now, in hindsight, I wish I would have bought a lot of these things and kept them, and then I could have been a rich man. Instead, I'm a poor SOB, and I'm buying stuff at full price. The Falcon. The Falcon is the most expensive Atari that I own. If we went to 1991 to when did the Falcon ship? 92? Something like that. If we went back, I should try to find a magazine. Atari Falcon, my guess was probably around $2,000 something dollars. And nowadays, $2,500 to $3,000 is what I see on the eBays. Let me turn off this recording. Let me see if I can grab one of my old ST magazines and see if I've got one that's 90s and see what the price of a Falcon would be. And then we'll call this video a wrap. Hold tight. So I had to really step back and find, and I still didn't really find an ad, but I found at least a story. I think I have some later magazines from Europe that maybe show pricing, but this is ST Informer from October 92. Perfect. It's October, right? And October 92, there's a story in here for new developments. And then it says Atari introduces Falcon at Boston with a crowd of about 150 people in attendance. Bob Brody of Atari Corporation, I for surely remember Mr. Brody, presented the Falcon 030 computer to the Boston Computer Society. The story goes on, but let's find price here. Looks like Brody indicated that up to 8 pieces of software would be bundled with the Falcon when offered for sale. Okay, here's the pricing. Indications from interviews were that mid-October would see delivery of the Falcon 030 in either 1 meg size for $7.99. Oh, I could buy 3 Falcons. Almost 4 Falcons for the price. Son of a bastards. In either 1 meg size for $7.99 or a 4 meg version with 65 meg hard drive for $13.99. So not even an ad yet. I'm thinking Falcon must have been introduced in 92, probably started to sell in 93, something around that time frame. I'd have to go grab some of my Atari computing, which that magazine was made later. Maybe they'll have some ads from Europe on them. But anyway, I had to grab this. This one was readily available. So that's a good price. So not only are there scary prices on hard drives, there's some good prices for the Falcon in there. Who would not go out today and buy a Falcon as it came for even the $13.99 price? I would, for sure, knowing that, well, now we know it's the last really powerful Atari computer that they made, but still, $13.99, I mean, there's Amigas that, next-gen Amigas that are selling for more than that, so yeah, I'd spend $13.99 on a Falcon for sure. Anyway, that's the video. Happy Halloween. It was a little bit of a scary prices on hard drives, but a little nicety in that some things like the 65XE, $99.99. Sign me up. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you have a wonderful, scary evening, and be well. Bye.